Yes, continue.
We are discussing about the pure functions. So this is the question: is this a pure function? So we need to find whether the given function is a pure function or not. So they are defining a function func with a single parameter x. So the in beneath that we have seen we are seeing some calculation part. We are finding a value of variable y and variable z, and we are returning z. So here there are few other variables involved in it, but there is no another function, or there is no another function parameters involved in it. We're just passing x as a parameter, and using x we are calculating the value of variable y, and using y we are calculating a variable z, and we're returning z. So there is no another function parameter involved in it. So yes, it is a pure function. So let's try for s. So yes, it is a pure function. So the few more data related to things. We'll go for the question. So which of these is not an advantage of pure function? So pure function, yeah, they are easier to analyze. Yeah, they can easy to run in parallel, but they are not easier to write. So they are not easier to write. Why they are not easier to write? Because we need to use only single parameter, or we have used two parameters. The whole function calculations must be involved. The whole calculation part must involve only in those two parameters. We should not call any other functions. So they are not easier to write. We'll go for next part, lambdas. So we discussed earlier, lambdas is a replacement of our writing function def using keyword def. So we can replace it using lambda, and we can write the whole function in a single line. So we go for the question. So lambda functions are also called as anonymous function. So answer will definitely be lambdas. Yeah, hello guys. So this is another example of lambda function. So we'll go for the question. So filling the blank, create a lambda function square and call it a number 8. So we need to pass the variable, the parameter value as a 8, and we need to return square of the function. So we'll declare the first blank will be, so we'll name it lambda. That will be lambda. So here we declare in the parameter x, and it will be colon, and we're passing a number 8 as a value, so it will be 8. So that's correct. So we'll go for the next. And this is we can give a variable value as a function. So we'll go for the next. So here what we want to find the result of the code. So triple is a variable, and we are giving into the lambda function lambda x colon x into 3. So parameter into 3. So another variable of add lambda x and y, two parameters it has. So it want to return x plus y. Okay, into print statement, add, okay, we need to add something, add of triple three comma 4. So triple three, okay, we'll passing for triple variable as a function lambda x. So 3 is the parameter value, so 3 will multiply by 3, so it is a 9. So beneath that we have add of triple three value, so we got 9, add of 9 comma 4 will be inputs. So it will be 9 plus 4. So answer will be 13. So let's try for 13. Yeah, that's correct. We'll go for the next. So map, we discussed map and filter are two other functions that can do changes in the list. So map we use it when we want to change the each and every index value of the each index, whatever the value present in the list. And filter will be used for making changes in the values which satisfy a condition. So we'll go for the question. So fill in the blanks to multiply each item by the list by 2. So okay, we want to declare a function. So first will be lambda. First blank will be lambda. So lambda of x into multiply by 2. So colon of x into 2, and we are passing values of nums list. So yeah, so we'll go for the next. So this is the filter function. We'll go for the next. Filling the blanks to extract all items the less than 5 from the list. So here we can use a actually we'll run a for loop from starting to ending of the list, or use if conditions, all those, but simply we can use it here filter. So first blank will be filter off. So there's a lambda x less than 5, so less than, we pass a new ms variable which has a list. So this is a single step function is enough to extract all the elements less than 5. And go for the next. So the generators nothing but it will replace the return statement using yield. We will go for the next. So the statement to return is generating, of course it is yield. Using yield, generators can run up to infinite loop. We go for the question directly. So here is the question: filling the blanks to create a time number generator that eats all the time numbers in the loop. So yeah, we're defining a get find from get underscore find. So first blank will be def. We are defining. So second will be we're returning the numbers. So returning generators, we use a yield function. So it will be yield yield. So let us check. Yeah, that's true. So we'll go for the next. Yeah. So we're going to find the output result of the code. So we're defining make underscore word is a function. So defining word, and for characters in the span, word is equal to word plus character. So field word. So here, can anyone guess the output? Yeah, it's option A. Using the each, we are taking the each character from the word span, and we are using it to other. We are using it as a addition to the other characters. So first we take S, and we add S and P. We add S P and A. We add S P A and M. So we go for decorators. Decorators are used to change the one function's value using another function. We go for the question. What are decorators? Yeah, functions that modify other functions. We'll go for the question. Yeah, as we discussed earlier, decorator function can also be called using at the rate. So option B, at the rate my underscore dec. So we go for the recursion. As we know, the recursion is just a function calling by itself. So what is the base case of recursion function? A case involving number one, a case that never occurs, a case that doesn't involve any further calls of the function. Option C. Why can't it be option A? Because at every time the last value can or cannot be 1. So we just say a case that does not involve function. So that's it. We'll go for the next. Yeah, we need to find the result of the code. We are defining a function sum underscore 2 or passing a single argument x, return x plus sum underscore 2 of x minus 1, print sum underscore 2 5. So you passing the 5 as a parameter, and return value will be x plus. We're calling the same function again but decrement the value. So here we did not declare what is the final value. Like x will be x minus 1, will be 5 4 3 2 1, and it goes on to minus 1 minus 2 minus 3, and it will be goes on decreasing. Then we did not declare the statement where we should stop the loop. Loop is nothing but a function where it should stop calling itself. So it will show a runtime error. This is the recursion. Yeah, we can go to the next. Yeah, here see what is the result of this code. This is nothing but a Fibonacci series. We're printing the Fibonacci series. So we have print FIB of 4. So it stop the loop and x equivalent to 0 or x equivalent to 1, and then we need to return 1. So here return of FIB of x minus 1 plus FIB of x minus 2. So here the answer will be, let's see the answer, print of FIB of 4. So it will go inside the loop. So 4 minus 1, again minus 2. So 4 here become 3, and FIB will become 2. So answer will be somewhere around 5. Let's try for 5. Let's click on the comments. Yeah, here you can see that explanation of the program. FIB of 4 we are giving the input. So 3 and FIB of 4 minus 1 and FIB of 4 minus 2. So 4 minus 2 will further divide into FIB of 1 and FIB of 0. So those values will be 1 and 1. And on the left side we can see FIB of 3. So 3 will be further divided into FIB of 3 minus 1 and 3 minus 2. And again FIB of 2 will be further divided into FIB of 2 minus 1 and FIB of 2 minus 2. So those values will be 1 and 1. So we have 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. So the answer will be 5. Yeah, we'll go for the next question. So set are similar to list and dictionaries, and also consider tuples, what I have seen in the previous sessions. And as like in the dictionaries, lists, and tuples, we cannot declare the same element for number of times in the sets. So there will be no duplicate elements in the sets. So we'll go for the question. So here, what is the output of this code? Letters. This is a set. How can I say it is a set? Because declared in the flower brackets. So if E, we're giving a small condition. If E not in the letters, yes, E is not in the letters, then print 1. Else print 2. Yes, E is not in the set, so answer will be 1. So go for the next. So this is another question. Filling the blanks to create a set. Add letter Z and print the length of the. Okay. Nums is a set we declare. Set we said we want to. We'll declare set in a flower brackets. So flower brackets. So it's a flower bracket, not square brackets. So into add, we just we'll call the method add dot add add of z, and we print length len. Len is right method to find the length. So len of nums. So we'll just do output. That's correct. The output of this code. Now we say A and B, and is nothing but the intersection of the two sets, A and B intersection. So we'll just print the common element present in the A and B sets. So 3 is the common element we can see. So 3 will be the answer. So different data structures. So which of the following data types does not allow duplicate elements? Yeah, of course, sets will not allow duplicate values, whereas list, tuples, dictionaries can have duplicate values. So we'll go for the next. With iter tools is a module. It has some other functions, like it has a we math function, how we import for the square root and pi values. We can import iter tools. It has different functions in it, and we'll see the question. So filling the blanks to import cycle function from iter tools module. So to import cycle, so we'll just say from. First blank will be from iter tools. We're importing cycle function, so it will just cycle. A few other functions. So filling the blanks to change numbers from the list. So we need to find out all the even functions. So even functions will just say what we used in the filter function. Like filter function we used in the list. Here we used some take while function. So from iter tools we import take while. So take while. The first blank will be take while, and we are declaring the function. We just use lambda. And that's all. So next we'll see product and permutations. So what is the output of this code from iter tools into product? So we're using product. So two elements, 1 and 2, list. We're going to print the length of the list of products. Range is 3 comma a. So A is a input parameter which consists of 1 and 2. Range is 3. So the elements in the A 1 and 2 will be multiplied with the range of 3. So 0, 1 and 2 will be multiplied with 1 and 2. So total will have 6 elements. So 0 with 1, 1 with 1, 2 with 1. So 0 with 2, 1 with 2 and 2 with 2. So we have 6 elements in the list. So length will be 6. That's true. Yeah, we have completed 8 modules. Module 6. Okay, let us do module 6 quiz also. So you need to one of you must answer the question. So result of the code. So we need to nums. We depends on set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So another list of nums as 0, 1, 2, and nums. We're using AND intersection operator. We will give the common elements. So nums is equal to filter of lambda x greater than or equal to 1 of nums. So we're declaring a function of lambda x. we also passing a condition of elements. What are the elements greater than or equal to 1? So then we want to print the length of the list of the nums. So the final nums here, the list, the length we want to find will be modified one. So, so who will answer the question? Jivita, can you answer? Just see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're using some intersection operator of 0, 1, 2, 3, and intersection operator of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So nums will be replaced with all the intersection or the common elements between 0, 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there will be 1, 2, and 3. So nums filter of, yes, we have nearly some two elements, right? 1, 2, 3 will be finalized. So here 2 and 3 are greater than 1. So maybe let's go for 2 in the answer. That's correct. We'll see next question. So to find the result, so define power, we're defining a function of power x and y. If y double equivalent, if y equivalent to 0, we'll return 1. Else we'll return x into power of, we're calling the function again. So this is an example of recursion type. So x, and we are decrementing the value y minus 1. So power function of 2 comma 3 arguments. So 2 comma 3, that will be 2 will be power of, again we call. So we are finding some 2 cube value. So let's go for the 8 in the answer. Okay, we'll go for the next question. So they can filling the blanks to calculate the expression x into express one using anonymous function, and they call it the number 6. So we want to declare anonymous function x into character. So anonymous function, as before we can see it's a lambda function. So first blank will be lambda. We're passing x to calculate x into, so it will be asterisk in, will be into. So in the parentheses, we'll pass 6 as a value for the parameter x. Now we to declare in the parentheses. So the lambda ln x into parentheses open and close, small bracket, close bracket. This is the correct syntax. So here filling the blank will leave only even numbers in the list. So to fill only even numbers in the list. So this is the condition we have to satisfy. So we will not use any map, we will use some filter. Let's go try for filter. First blank will be filter. So next we will anonymous function lambda. So of course even numbers will always be 2. So x modulo division 2 equivalent to 0, and we're passing the nums as a parameter. Let's try for the answer. We drop and drag the options. Print only the items present in the set A that are not in the set B. So it will be only A. So it will be A set. Only in the A, there will be no elements will be A minus. We'll go for the B. Let's try. Yes, only the elements in the A will be printed in the output. No elements in the B will be added in the output. So that's it. Now we have completed the functional programming module successfully. So does anyone have any doubts? You can ask now. We just only left with the 3 other modules. Does anyone have any doubts? You can ask. Using iterators, recursive functions. U functions, impure functions. So that's all for today. Thank you.